Okay, so we are live. It is the Can You Hear Us event at the Coos Bay Boardwalk and in Coos Bay in general. So I'm going to start living. I'm going to put this on my little body cam type gadget thing. So hopefully it doesn't turn off. I'm not going to get your comments. I'm going to be trying to check my signal. That's the only time I'm taking my phone out. So. I can start live and right because I'm live.
Yes.
All right, I'm already
remember,
on.
Guys, today I'm gonna have a couple that
I gotta go let them know. So if you guys can see, here's the counter protesters that are already here. So they are out here. Don't know what they're protesting. It's counter protesting because this isn't a protest, but whatever. Anyway. Let me go check on my people. Okay, I'm living, so I'm gonna try and keep around the crowd. Any questions you have about the materials that I brought?
Nope.
Okay.
I think it would be straightforward.
Yeah.
Just with the cards, plan them out or?
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Do you know where Jess is at?
Way up.
Huh?
Well, why don't you just
Do you know where Jess is at?
Well, I'm gonna go meet up with her. While they're coming back, I'm gonna go meet up with her.
Well, when I see her next, I need to get the SAO parts from her.
I think that was already. Oh, that's Salem. Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Okay. Then we'll talk about it. Okay.
Hey, Jess. Jess, you got those cards for SAO?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Where you guys at?
I was just going to go to the bathroom, so I didn't. I was going to part of it is going to be dependent on how many people show up. But in the meantime, I just want to go over the second. Work together across from it? Want to drag it with me? Brandon!
Yeah, he went down there a little bit. Here, I'll walk with
I like that word about bringing that stupid fucking man.
Thank you for your service, sir.
So yeah, Michael, that's what I say here when we walk out of that building. Yeah, our big thing.
Good.
Hey, all right. Yeah.
Here you go. There's 250 should be enough. Why don't I take some
Okay. Yeah.
just to have some on hand? And these are SAO cards. These are not my cards.
Okay.
So if anyone wants some,
Okay. Yeah.
they can take some, like to hand out at work or like wherever they want to hand them out.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid about giving them all out.
Okay. Yeah.
No rule by stupid old white man. Coming from an old white man.
Here's a box of SAO cards from Jessica.
Oh, sweet.
And she said, you know, if you want to take, a couple just to,
Hand out.
yeah.
Michael!
Kind of our tightness through both city security, outside sources. So just remember that we're no reaction, no response type thing. Yay, Black Lives Matter, we should do the same. That's it. Same thing.
Vicious boats down there.
So, no reaction, no response. If you did go to the peace training and are ready for your vest, please raise your hand.
And then if you're also if you're a peacekeeper, please do not hold signage. You need you to remain even though we know. We see you. But yeah, please no signage. Stay very neutral. Again, no responses. If they want to have conversations, they can look on Google. They can talk to a black person. You know what I mean? They can in their life, not these ones. In their life. So we're not. Not only do they want to just spit vitriol at people, but they also want to be able to be like, see, I told you. And we're not going to give them that today. If you see anything weird at all, take a picture of it. If it looks out of place, if it looks creepy, take a picture of it. If you see somebody that doesn't look around you, see who's with us right now.
This is our team. This is Coos Bay, except for this gentleman. You don't see us in right here.
Right.
That's
He's
not
that
with
guy.
us.
But if you look around and you see somebody that's not, that you don't, that doesn't look like they're with us, that's kind of weird, that looks iffy, take a picture, let people know, because people do like to damage stuff and then blame it on us. And we're not paying for nothing, and we're not going to jail today. So I'll go get the vest. If there's anybody else that took the peacekeeper training, or anybody else that thinks they're capable of just being quiet, let me know, and I'll grab a vest for you, and we'll get you keyed in, okay? Also, if you're hungry, angry, lonely, or sad, or if you're tired, when you're like any of those things, it's hard to do. Okay? I also have water, pepperoni sticks for the chicken, and Sam and her. Hi, how are you? No. You know what? More than enough. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know you are. And also, I wanted to, I don't know if it's okay, but I kind of was myself in Salem, and I would love to break your hand.
Unfortunately, I wasn't here.
Awesome. Okay, let me go get the bag and let me go get the other stuff.
So you got some good footage with your chest cam there?
Yep, I'm live streaming as we speak.
Good.
Hey. Yeah.
Sitting on his phone right now.
Which one?
He's got a Gatorade bottle in his hand, just to the left of the guy with the yellow shirt on.
Huh.
See?
Yeah.
He's no good.
Huh.
It's better to have too many.
These guys already know though.
Okay.
But just so you know.
All right.
Are you guys here for the rally here?
Is that literally just Trumpy people arguing with each other?
I'm not too sure.
I think it was. Because they both are on that side.
I definitely, I know I look more like a Trumpy person. Like I came to one of the protests and Jay's like, thanks for defending me from the guy. That's not my guy. I came down here because they're fucking harassing you and I don't agree with that. She's like, you're not with him? I'm like, no, I know it looked like it. I showed up fucking wearing like camouflage sweatshirt with an American flag on the back. Like, I just showed up because I was afraid shit was gonna show. You know, I didn't want anything happening to, you know. I'm John, by the way.
Oh, I'm Cameron. Yeah, I live here in Coos Bay. And I'm involved with the Safe Years 1 group. But today I'm just here.
You know, the longer you live, the more times you have to break rules.
That's right.
Should I
More
be
times you have to
over
protest.
there with
That's what I
them,
serve my country
or
for.
should I
So
just
we can
remain
do this.
here?
This is just started way too early in this whole game today.
I'm just gonna film from here so that there's a bigger picture.
Matt went to get himself something to drink, me a Thai tea, and kind of
We're talking about social injustice and equality. That's all they have to offer.
Oh, well, down.
Thank you guys for coming right over.
So was it just an internal
How
dispute
did
on
we end
their
up
side?
meeting?
or-
Okay, well, we need to grab it.
Oh, okay.
Because that's
Was
what
it
we're
one
waiting
of our
on.
people over there, or was it just an internal dispute?
Oh, I don't know what's going on over there.
Does it look like two Trumpies arguing with each other?
Yeah. I called our national
Can we have a
office,
couple people to help carry
and
the
they
PA?
said,
Yeah. Hey, Dad, can you go help carry the PA? Cameron, can you help carry the PA? Connie,
Sure.
can you help carry the PA?
Where is it at?
They're gonna go walk and grab it right now,
Okay.
so that we can get this show on the road.
so I hear that's about
I like can't with it though. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
So if anybody's messaging me on my phone right now, I'm sorry I can't look at it as we speak. I am live streaming. If you know my mom, message my mom. So I'm temporarily having to walk away from the event, but I'm going to keep my live streaming on.
That was a little extreme.
If it's on 35, you gotta go 25.
What it was there was a jerk
Yeah.
beside me that kept on, and I kept on trying to get past them, and so finally I sped up to pass them.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. So I just brought one of the speakers because it's fucking loud by itself. So, and that generator is the heaviest thing.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I got it. Because I got one in the back of mine.
Like, I'll carry the cord. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Yes, brand new.
Do you need your pole for that one? Because we can.
I did not bring the pole.
I have one.
Okay.
Because I have my speaker like that, but I don't have all the. The
When
picture.
he has the exact same setup, and when they put it on the phone, I have to stay with it.
Oh. You have. Okay, go ahead. You give me a bag? Thank you. I love you.
I'm jaywalking.
No, because there's no. If you do it in a
Ooh, all the same people look beautiful.
Right? I know, right?
So, there's something on that thing to go with her address.
No, we don't need all that. Hold on.
all right. Noise
Would be the best place to set up.
vehicle to move it.
That too.
They dealt with that.
I know, I don't want them to be blocked because that
Grab the
is
gas out of the vehicle. Let me go grab the gas.
I told people on my phone because I heard a couple messenger dings. I said, my live stream's going right now. I'm not going to stop my live stream just to see what you say. I said, if you're trying to message me and you know my mom, just message my mom.
Literally.
Battery pack. Battery pack.
So where do you want it?
I was thinking. Okay, guys. Can I have that screen again? Guys, I just pop it in.
We don't want anybody saying we block people from doing their business, none of that crap.
Yeah. One little thing, that's all it
Oh shit.
Are you the Antifa people?
What does that mean?
That woman just walked up and asked if we are the Antifa people.
Hey, Jay.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah, right.
Do you like Nazis? No. Welcome to Antifa.
Right.
Are you a fucking fascist? No.
Welcome to it.
They will never get
You're so pretty. You were just gonna be the light of the show. You're so pretty. I'll have my daughter.
They have a huge truck with Trump flags and a bunch of motorcycles behind it. And
I love that sign. Hi. I love that
Supposedly, there's supposed to be some sort of Trump convoy coming through, a truck and motorcycles. So I'm gonna stand right here and
Just don't block the sign though.
yeah.
You're supposed to not block his business sign. He supports us, so
Yeah.
I guess he came out and asked some of the leaders not to block it.
It's just mind-boggling to me how, like, there's 4 of us.
some of our people are over there, so I'm pointing over there. Please pay attention to our people. These are our guys. We're watching them so that they're protected because they're over there next to the Trump people and I don't want them Oh look, that old man over there's been in many different demonstrations before.
What's that?
I said that old man over there with the the
Blue
big,
Lives thing.
Well, the big American flag.
It was Dwight.
Yeah.
That was your name, Dwight. Pardon me, Cameron.
Yeah, that guy over there with the big American flag on the corner, he's been out before. When I had back when they had that Measure 105 the other year, that was supposed to be taking away the sanctuary state status, he came out and had, you know, immigrants go home sign or something. Oh my goodness. That's Dominique.
I'm surprised they have like happy screen.
I just don't want to think.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You're aware of this is what the peacekeeper vests look like.
Okay.
So if anything goes down, grab a peacekeeper.
Just call for somebody with a similar vest.
Yeah, with the blue vest.
Okay.
Oh, hi, doggo. this Trump convoy that's supposedly supposed to be coming through.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Big buddies.
You say people have no clue why they are counter-protesting something that is not even a protest.
Just stand to one side or the other of this sign right here. This is the only one we can't block. Yeah, we can't block that side for some reason.
32, one guy was 32 years old, his wife was 28 and had 3 kids. He never was home from any of the work. This was for
Time to stop the light. Oh my god.
It takes a lot of thought to press on a gas pedal. That's
I'm not even a liberal, so I don't even know what the fuck this sign is trying to point out.
I have no idea.
I'm a leftist, not a liberal.
Yeah.
They're different.
Flag equals freedom.
I am willing to bet you that somebody over there is a former American front member, meaning they're probably a neo-Nazi.
Yeah.
I guess these people didn't get the memo from Rob Taylor. He told y'all to stand down while y'all out counter-protesting.
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry, man. I was gonna go talk to her about that, but I just showed her. Video about that girl from Support the Blue that be doing all that Support the Blue shit for you. Yeah, it's a fucked up video. I'll show it to you.
Hey guys, just let you know, you see somebody in a blue vest and somebody's making you feel uncomfortable, flag down one of us. Get taken care of. I don't care who it is, one of us, one of them. I am observing. I don't know if it's real. I'm just observing. I'm not involved in any of it.
Sucks. It's hot and I can't take off this jacket.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to roll my sleeves up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get out of your way.
I'll be the sidewalk police. Just kidding, jeez. Does that mean we're not allowed to walk in the street at all? I don't know, you know.
Well, you can't block traffic or pedestrians.
So I
That's
couldn't
all.
walk around here, but against the rules.
Right.
Apparently these people didn't get the memo from Rob Taylor. He told them all to stand down and not to counter protest.
They don't care. It's just part of the whole shtick. Yeah.
Well, I'm willing to bet he lost a lot of viewers that day too because of the fact that he had a peaceful conversation with Jay.
Yeah.
But if you're able to open up the sidewalk or just
Do you want us back?
Am I good?
You want us back?
Do you want to move? Hey. I'm only standing where I'm standing.
Like out against the wall?
Yeah.
So the word is wall. Yeah, the word is against the wall side.
Guys, we want to stand back. We don't want to block the walkway or the sidewalk.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry. I lost my person.
We're joining you guys. Can we squeeze our way in between?
Oh, sure.
We don't mean to just...
Here. There you go. No problem.
Hey Brandon, we have some goodie bags for the kids. So my daughter will come bring them around here in a minute. If you guys have kids, you know, all they're doing right now and sleep tonight.
Sitting in the the gun.
We've got to go.
Hey Joe, what to do?
So, if you're tuning in and you don't got context, this is August 8th, 2020 in Coos Bay. This is the Can You Hear Us event by Black Lives Matter in Black Joy, Oregon. We here at Safer as One are attending, but it's not our event. So, what you're looking at right now, though, is our unfortunate counter-protests across the street because they thought that Antifa and BLM was going to come and burn down their town and shit. Even though there was no inclination, there was no evidence whatsoever that that was going to happen. But, you know, right-wing paranoia. Anyway, if you guys want to see our event, look at this. Look at this. This is our side. This is our side. And we've got lots of people here. People in solidarity, people, you know, BIPOC, voicing themselves.
Pleasure. Can I join you next to the sign here?
Yeah. I'm just doing my best to film from here. Do.
I'm blocking you. My flag's trying to blow the right way, but it's...
This will give you guys a better view, now won't it?
Sorry, I enjoy bullying Trump supporters with my
Oh, that's what we need more of.
Hey Trevor, you think you and Dwight could switch places?
Yes. With me?
Yeah, just move over to the
okay.
side a couple steps.
You're trying to get pictures. Is that okay?
Yep. Should be.
I think they're referring to blue babies.
Blue babies?
Blue.
Oh, you're right. My baby brother is born blue, but that's because he had a cord wrapped around his
Right,
neck.
that's what happened. It's called blue baby syndrome.
Blue baby syndrome. Oh no.
So, look at this, y'all. This is our Can You Hear Us event. Look at how many people showed up. This is amazing. This is amazing.
So those ladies figured out they were on the wrong side of the street, huh?
They both have religion. I don't know. You guys don't know.
Oh, can you make me biscuits?
I've had a lot of pictures, but never really.
Oh, they're trying to show them.
Yeah.
Women for the kitchen.
Your flag's getting a little close to me.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I took a picture of your sign?
No, not at all. I'll stand out for you here.
Yeah, cool.
Back up a little bit and you get the whole thing, flag and all.
I gotcha. This I do.
There you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, see, they went to Southside.
That's your completely unnecessary counter-protest with like 20 people.
I don't think my soul's black.
I agree.
I don't think my soul is
My answer
dark.
to that is all souls matter. According to them.
Yeah! Woo! Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah!
So I'll give you guys another look real quick at our part of the rally.
Having fun with the flag. That girl doesn't know what that means. Oh, not at all. She says, oh, I'll totally like Daddy's flag night. It's so much fun. Oh my God.
Look at all this. You've got what? 20 people over there on both sides. 20 desperate people, 20 paranoid people that thought that Antifa was going to come burn down their town. And then you've got all of us. All of us. Look at all that. I'm not even going to attempt to make an estimate as to how many people are here. I am going to say 100, and that is what I am going to stick with.
I'm all alone, dude. I've only been here 2 years. I know nobody. I'm only here for my 2 years.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
I'm from California. I'm from San Diego. I'm not here. I'm not here.
I was going to ride my bike up, but I wouldn't be able to carry my flag. I have a big Triumph that's 17. I like the big Harleys. Oh, yeah. Beautiful bike. My baby. I have signs on it.
Oh, do you? That's so cool.
I have four Triumphs. I want to make signs for all of them. Even my sport bike. I have BLM on the windshield or something.
It should be, you're right.
Excuse me? So, some people that are counter-protesting feel emboldened to come in our rally.
That's what you get. Hey, I've been doing this a while. 45 years for me. All right.
Sorry, guys. I'm the worst.
Dominique, yes.
Love in the streets. We love it.
No goddamn parking. Y'all should have planned that first. Hey, Bob, I didn't know. You guys look so beautiful and amazing and perfect. I love your sign. You're so valuable. Thank you so much.
I got the bird's eye view.
Love your braids. I have braids like that.
Can I have
Those are gorgeous. Here comes the truck guy again. There's a giant bandit that drives a purple truck like that. It might be him. Yeah, I think it's him. Hey, you're holding up traffic. Still love your haircut.
Thank you.
I'm going to do something with mine.
Yeah, you got to.
I gotta get wild and crazy.
Yeah.
I only have 30 more years, so I gotta do it.
True, you only live once.
That's right. Live well.
Get ready to and
wild. Live wild. Like the birds and the bees, the flowers and the trees. So what year was that? That first time you got arrested? First time you arrested? Yeah, when you said you were in the FBI. 68? Really? Yeah. Yeah, that was a mess. Hey, lights for Blind Line!
I didn't get quit in RFK Stadium. I got put in DC.
Really? Wow.
Well, I stole a garbage truck and drove it ramp into the interstate and blocked traffic.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll do it.
And somebody turned me in.
Yeah. Well, anytime you block federal highways or roads or city streets without a permit, they get busy.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing. And hopefully this is the
Okay. Let me jump down this way.
I like this song. The music, yes. I'm kind of an asshole.
Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping up. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm living now. Don't get you slipping now. Yeah, this is America. Comes in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Yeah, I'ma go in the deal. Yeah, this is gorilla.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
I'm moving this one to stay like right here, so I get up there. Hey guys, so we're gonna go ahead and slowly get started. I just have to land like right into the mic thing. I don't know. Hi guys, welcome to Coos Bay. We're here for Black Lives Matter. And then if they say F, Black Lives Matter, that's what we're going to do. Same thing, okay? So we are to the response. We've done this before. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. But we are going to amplify what we're doing.
What?
So what we're going to do, I'm going to, present by this class. Okay. You guys, we are going for a and it's really good. Alright guys, if you want to give a special thank you to Salem, Portland, Medford, and Bandon, our lovely Bandon is here who has been they have been protesting for 7 days. So we do have a lot of education. Can I take a picture of you guys? Children, if you guys do have children, but if you guys do have children, you do have big bags somewhere around. We love you
Let's go, honk. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go, let's hear this. Let's hear it.
Because I see police coming up, I'm going to jump down and make sure I can be wherever they are.
Let's go.
I sat down to have a conversation with my inner child today. Told her it's gonna be some things. Told her to protect her peace. Cause I know that she might wanna break you.
I'm gonna continue standing over there on top of the one of the concrete pillars. But people watch on these police officers. If they come over here, I want to be right there when they're talking.
Okay.
Are you streaming? As far as I can. No. Yep. And only one person watching, but over there. Got it on public, right?
Okay, wait. People in the corner there, they go home?
Either that or they just moved over there.
Maybe.
All 15 of them.
Yeah. It's really great that like we didn't have like 400 people show up.
Well, I think, I don't want to give them too much credibility, but I think Rob Taylor telling people to stand down might have had a difference.
Maybe, yeah.
Hitting the Gucci store when the looting happened. God love us. Tell me what the. Yeah, I thought about hitting the Louis store, but version is my back brother. Tell me what the. God love us. Tell me what the. Gucci or Prada because I'm looking and I see it there. Breaking the glass, rob me the mannequin.
So there are CBP officers over there. I'm keeping an eye on them. If they come over here, I'll be right there if they have a conversation.
Put on my shoes, grab me the bag. Now I'm going back. Walk to the store, nobody black. You gon' get it.
Come on, get it started.
Bumping this Tiana Taylor, thinking about Breonna Taylor.
Let's go.
She gave, that was a princess wave.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like I just got
Hey Jay, if those cops come over, I'll jump down. I want to be right there live streaming if they come over to talk.
I'm gonna probably have you take over my live stream a couple times since you have the best angles.
Okay.
So if I need you, I'm gonna come grab you and you'll be my live streamer for today. So guys, we're actually gonna have Cameron Langley, who's way up there.
Hi, I'm this tall actually. No.
Probably start taking. He'll probably be my live streamer for the day until Trey gets here. But don't forget, Michael B. Adams is streaming. Adam Costello. What did I say that wrong? Yep, that's right. Every time. And so make sure you guys follow the Trophy Scene, and we'll be on there all day long streaming live. So we have our best friend over there.
We're going to go to the new stadium every 3 years.
That's awesome. So if you guys didn't hear,
at some point Jay may have to resort to me to handle the main live stream. So I don't know if she'll hand me her camera at that point or if she'll just refer you guys to me. But just you know, keep an eye out. I might be one of the main live streamers.
Side are they on? Which side are they on? They're all wearing black,
He didn't have a big role, but he nailed what he had.
Like I said, he's still off
I don't feel safe doing it. I love the very beginning where he's like dancing
Mr. Cameron Langley, who is running for city council in Coos Bay. Just keep it steady. If you can walk around, you know, interact with people. Or no, you can sit up there for a while. Get some good angles up there. But you know what you're doing.
Yep.
Be a good noodle. Boot trip Eugene. So we're live streamers. We cover Portland, Salem.
Some of our Brandon folks just said
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Just so you guys know, there is CCTV over there, but they seem to just be monitoring the situation. I feel like every once in a while I smell somebody bringing shade.
The button on the door, that's how you bring your window down.
I can't exactly hear what she asked.
I love your song. You guys are absolutely our allies. So if we're asking, if Black Point is asking you to please get out of the streets, please protect that value.
Give me a B. B, I got your B, I got your B. Give me a L. L, I got your L, I got your L. Give me a M. M, I got your M, I got your M. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. B, I got your B, I got your B. L, I got your L, I got your L. M, I got your M, I got your M. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. B, I got your B, I got your B. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Damn, you got the bulletproof vest and everything, like that. That's military, right? Yeah, I got like 3 chocolates. Yeah.
Hey guys, friendly reminder, we are people over. Yo, you're being really quiet right now when this was advertised on the
I tried to get the colorful one out, and she must have it in there
You
pretty
guys
good.
can hear she's saying, let them do them and let us do us. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
All right, keep everyone out of the street.
That's who was burning sage.
Yo, 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 everybody! How y'all feeling today? I said, how y'all feeling today? We're gonna have all y'all back up just one step, baby. Get back up just a little bit.
Just so you guys are seeing, the police are walking away.
All right. try and change us then, we're here to stop the noise. We're here to be non-violent, but we're here to be loud. Loud and disruptive. Because that's what we can do, that's what we will do. If I hear silence, I hear docility. Are we here to be docile? I said, are we here to be docile? Nope. Absolutely not. We're here to stir up commotion with our voices. We're here to be loud, to be heard, to be seen. That your lungs hurt. This ain't the time to be quiet. When we get marching, y'all better get even more louder up here right now. I want to go deaf. I want to go deaf to the screams of passion of our white allies and our black community members that are here today. So we're here unified, one voice, a singular purpose. We're here to we're not going to stop fighting until we're fully heard, acknowledging the liberation we deserve.
Black Lives Matter! 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 No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No violence! No peace! No peace! No violence! No peace! No peace! No peace! Why do you say no violence? No peace! Shut up! No peace! No peace! No peace! No justice! No justice! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! No peace! Police! No peace! No peace! He's trying to make my son. Police!
Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
I'm going to stop from chanting, but make sure that you see those two CBPD officers over there. There's two behind the trumpy guys over there. And there's probably some more in the area.
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Thank you so much for the sage.
I used to make Justice do that when he got in trouble.
Please, our people of color are going to talk to you real fast.
I got my
girls in a school filled with about 3,000 kids. So you can imagine how, pinpointed I was for that. I was bullied for being black, not being black enough, being too white, not being white enough, everything around the corner. And that's the crap that I hate. I kept myself until I was about 16 years old because all I wanted was to be a little Caucasian girl with blonde hair and blue eyes. I would cut my skin deep enough to see the white pigmentation just because I could think for 2 seconds I was white. And that's enough to make me feel better. That's what's fucking sad. I don't want to have to wake up and think that I need to be a different color to be accepted in the world. I don't want to have to think that I need to hurt myself and push myself to the core to be accepted in the world. As a black woman, we are looked down upon more than almost any other race. And I don't mean other races are not put down. Everyone is put down for something. But when it comes to society, you literally think, I love him too. And when it comes to just normal stuff, you see a black woman sad, be strong. You see a black woman passionate, be soft. You see a black woman in a skirt, wear pants. You see a black woman in a tight shirt, wear something looser. It does not matter what we do, it does not matter how we walk, talk, breathe, we are not accepted. Not only is it by African American men, but it is by all men in general. We are looked down upon by black men because it is easier to sit and talk down on a black woman than it is to accept and appreciate everybody. Black women are the epitome of the nation. Without us, we would not be here. We would not have pads. Think about that. We'd have our pads moving around downstairs. That's not cute. You know that's not cute. Without black people, we wouldn't have pads in life. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I'm speaking, so I can't hear you. Without African American people, we would have traffic lights and people like them would crash. Without African American people, we wouldn't have security systems. Y'all stuff would be stolen. Without African American people, we wouldn't have hip hop, country music, rock music. You guys survive off of. And we are happy that keep doing that. We are happy that you guys thrive off of it. We are happy that people can profit off of it and make a life. Because we want you guys to be individualized. We want you guys to feel free. We want you guys to feel like you can be yourself. Because we know what it feels like to be taken, to have everything we cared about taken away from us. To have our history burned to the crisp. To have our mothers looked at and touched for no reason. To have our fathers and brothers whipped and beaten and arrested for unstanding things. We know what it feels like to be worthless, and we don't want that for anybody. So if anyone says that all we want is to take over, we just want love and appreciation.
Because why? Black is beautiful. Yeah. Black is beautiful. 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 Black is.
All right, now we're gonna have somebody else speak. We're gonna give it up to the beautiful lady with the twist.
This thing's a carry. I can put my kids in my bag.
Because of this. Because of this, bro.
I jumped down because it was a bit windy.
Huh?
I said I jumped down because it was a bit windy.
Okay, I'll get over here. How are you, Cameron?
Good, how are you?
Thankful that it's windy.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
Black lives need to matter for all lives to matter!
All lives don't matter till Black Lives Matter.
I like your shoes. And there is a cord. I like it.
We'll take all of it.
Listen to Proud Voices, this is the type of racism right here. When we are taking away from the Black voice.
Huh?
Is it the mayor? No. I don't need to
think it's anybody in city government. I think it's just one of the people that came
So
over.
we need to keep listening to media, focus on her. Focus on her. She's telling her life story. This is not tell your life story. So we need to listen to our people of color. Period, point blank.
And government programs that encourage
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives!
Join the left. We have barbecue chicken. We make better wings than you guys do.
I'm sorry, but that was a good burn.
how they look in the mirror. She's like, you don't look so good right now. I'm like, because you guys have to do me like shit. That's why I don't look so good. And I know you just said you told me what? You told me what?
Check on our people.
I'm like, oh, like, I was right.
Because he's already muscles, everything.
Well, if you want to get technical about it, I can take black and white.
How's it going? Good. It got windy, so I jumped down from the pillar.
You did what?
It got windy, so I jumped down from one of the pillars. Nice. Hey. Oh, Christ.
No, he's trying to. He's with it. He's trying to make it from the inside out.
So the guy that's in that goofy ass purple shirt is a guy that likes to show up and talk to us at demonstrations for 45 minutes.
I thought you were waving at me. I'm from Haiti, and I don't know if you guys know about Haiti, right? I don't know if you guys third world countries. I've been through the, I don't know if you guys know. You go that way, I got this.
Guys, got people coming through.
I was just a Africa.
Come on through, guys.
And I've been through the earthquake. My mama passed out about one of them pops. She didn't die. The bullet went that way.
Thank you, guys.
She didn't die. It would have been me who would have gone that. Who would have gone killed by me. But I can.
Yes,
The day that I got out, I lost the car. I lost that car. I was like, I'm just gonna walk. Like, they can arrest me. If they can arrest me, they will arrest me knowing that I'm doing the right thing. I'm fighting for my people. And I'm not gonna stop this fight. I'm telling you right now, because I'm not gonna fight. I am not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I've never been a quitter. I raised myself. My parents did not raise me. I did not have parents. 6 years old, I was in the street doing just whatever. My parents didn't care about me. I raised myself. I made sure that I get everything that I have. And right now, I literally my parents don't want to break. They don't support me at all. I do my just got my own apartment, got my car, my food job, but and this is the kind of things we want. We want to be one more people. We want more people working for us. Work for us. We want to help them. And that's all we want. Equal rights, equal justice, equal like everything. We just want to be peaceful. Equal love. We need to represent this, right? Everybody gets well. We just think that we're done. We're done with this racism stuff. We're done with it. We just need. We don't need these people here. Like, they just make me like every time I turn around, I look at them, I just want to punch in the face. That's how I feel. So we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna be peaceful. We're gonna be peaceful.
Excuse me, can we move everybody just a couple?
Thank you.
Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Hey, you guys, this is supposed to keep everybody safe, so please respectfully we ask you to push back so everybody can take huge steps backwards. Just because we've seen so many people die so radically across the street.
And can we clear a pathway so there's already one?
Yeah. Clear a path. Clear a path. Thank you guys so much. You're so valuable. So we have 4 more speakers
Are we having fun yet?
If you're here for this march, can we please keep it down and have you guys listen to the speakers? They're talking about things in their life that you guys need to hear. They're here, but she hasn't taking their time to share their experiences with you and their experiences that include pain and hurt. Let's let them feel heard, okay? We're going to go to the steps.
Hi, girl. You're right here. Hey, how are
I was gonna grab it and tear it up, but.
Did you see the day before when the police pushed me back on that night? Huh? Oh, yeah.
If you can hear me, clap once. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so my name is Dominique. I don't know how else to tell you this, but here in America, history has a funny way of repeating itself, amen? So I really want y'all to understand that back in 1960, what they would consider a riot, 140 blocks of California is what they considered a damn riot. This is a protest. This is nothing compared to what happened in the 60s. I really want to put that up. But when I also put that up here, I want you to understand that at the time, law and order, what he actually meant was we're all black people. So what does that mean today? Well, I'll tell you. When it got so uncontrollable, they brought the National Guard, the Army, everybody. What happened? Like the board that So what I want all of you, especially our white allies, to understand is that part of the reason why the Black Panther Party lost its international power is because and laws like the our more liberal moderate backed out. Our more central Mexican backed out. And the first action was another bullshit laws that solved nothing. Once they saw that Tricky Dick was putting, forgive me, but petty Negroes in Congress at the time, because that's what they are, and put black people in power,
How you doing?
Good. Just sort of keeping it.
Oh, you can do. I just wanted like one shot of them. You can do like everybody. You can do you, Cameron.
Well, I'm gonna get Dominique's speech that way.
because they did the same thing with Dr. King's name, and it happens to be on that same boulevard that the most crime happens. Do not be swayed by these so-called laws that are going to be passed because of the way that we've been protesting, because as no real thing has how much you want to fight for change?
Excuse me.
not going to have freedom until we uproot the system itself. So yes, Black Lives Matter, our allies matter, and I want you to know something. You're not just standing up against systemic racism, you really are raging against the machine. They put the war on drugs on black people. Well, guess what? This is now the war on capitalism.
Eat the rich!
Death to the bourgeoisie!
Thank you for education. So yes, you guys, we've seen a lot of people raise your left hand. If you have something in your right hand, clearly like still trying to avoid using your left hand, but it is your right hand. Okay, guys? Thank you. Your survival. Next up, we have our wonderful, amazing speaker all the way down from Portland. And like I said, today is about education and amplifying Black voices, which is something that never happens here in Coos Bay. Come on. Have your lip. So this is Princess.
Hi, my name is Princess. I'm from Portland. My crew and I are from Portland. And I am here because I'm Black and I'm part of the LGBTQ community. Period. As you can tell, I got my lashes, I got my nails on, you know how it is. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience. I'm going to keep it a little brief. I was raised, obviously, in Portland, Oregon, which is hella right, and I was adopted by 2 white parents. I was in and out of foster care when I was younger, and I wasn't adopted until I was 5. And I was raised in a really predominantly white community, and I went to a private Catholic school where I was the only Black person. I went to Jesuit High School, which is a private Catholic school, and it's really hard to get in, but they have no diversity, and I was the only Black person. So I was always told I wasn't Black enough to be Black, or I wasn't white enough to be white. So I was never fitting into a community, and that's just not right. That is not right. Do y'all hear me? That is not right. It's not right at all. And it is not enough for you to be against racism. You have to be anti-racism. You have to be anti-racist. It is not enough for you to just come out here and just protest. You have to be doing more. You have to be doing more. You have to be educating each other. You have to be talking to each other and educating your family members, your other allies, your neighbors. We have to be doing more because this fight, this is about longevity. It is a revolution, y'all. It is a revolution, and we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop anytime soon until we demand, and we are not going to stop anytime soon until we demand justice, until we get our demands met. And that's on period. That's on period. And I am very, very appreciative that all of you are out here, but I want our numbers to be rising. I want our numbers to be rising. I want more people out here. We should never get smaller. Our numbers should never be decreasing because this fight, it's not going to end. It is not going to end. We want it to end because everybody deserves equality, and that's on that. Everybody deserves equality, but as we can tell, Black people are not treated like others, and that is not okay. And that is something that needs to change, and that's on period. And with that being said, whose lives matter? Black lives matter! 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 Whose lives your B, I got your B. Give me an L.
L, I got your L, I got your L.
Give me an M.
M, I got your M, I got your M.
What is that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
What is that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
Give me a B.
B, I got your B, I got your B.
Give me an L.
L, I got your L, I got your L. M, I got your M, I got your M.
What is that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
What is that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
Give me a B.
B, I got your B, I got your B.
Give me an L.
L, I got your L, I got your L.
Give me an L.
M, I got your M, I got your M.
What is that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
What is that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
Okay, thank you, y'all. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being out here. And just keep up the good work. And please, please, it is very crucial that we listen to our Black voices. We are not heard enough. I'm just going to say that right now. We are not heard enough. And it is disrespectful when a Black person is talking, or anybody of color is talking and sharing their life story, because it is hard. It is hard. Every single time I talk about my life story, it is triggering, it is saddening, and it is scary. And we need to keep that in mind when we are listening to other people. So please, 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 when a person is talking up here, especially a person of color, please listen. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, y'all.
We have all the way from Salem who has started this wonderful foundation, SOS. Please understand, everyone you're going to hear today is going to give you personal experiences or experiences of things that they're doing in their community that could happen here in Coos Bay if we listen. So please respect what Greg has to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. What's up, Coos Bay?
What's up?
What's up, Coos Bay? All right, I ain't never been here before, so thank you for allowing me to be here with y'all. All right. But look, this is the thing about Oregon. Oregon was meant to be a white utopia. They literally did not even want slaves here because they didn't want black people here that much. That's why it's not a lot of diversity here in Oregon. Even in Portland, Portland, it's known as probably the blackest city in Oregon, and it's still known as the whitest city in America. So how does that work for us? We've become so used to a white society that we've just allowed things to happen. And now 2020, we've went through enough to where we're saying, like, wait a minute, let me take a look at what's going on. For the first time in a long time, let's realize this. For the first time in a long time, we're literally looking at what's going on. We're trying to pay attention to how these laws are made, the policies that are put in place, how we can create change, putting people up, to be candidates to win spots in office. And I want to say that, I've seen city council members move and put up bills to abolish the police. So that just goes to show that when you're elected, it doesn't mean that you get elected to keep that going. You can be elected to abolish the system. You got to kill it from the inside. So we can get on the inside and make change as well. When I was a kid, I was born and raised here in Oregon. And when I was a kid, I got in so much trouble that they kicked me out of Oregon. They said the only way that you could be in Oregon is if you're in a jail. And I was supposed to go to like McLaren or Hillcrest for like 2 years or something. Tell you. So, and this is back in the day where like Measure 11 started to, get implemented, and it was a really scary time for anybody who was a teen back then, being told that you can make one mistake and get 5 years and 10 months without an argument. So they kicked me out of Oregon, and thank God for my grandparents who are white. They adopted my mother. Great white people, some of the best people, regardless of their color, that I've ever met in my life. But they took me in, and I went to Vancouver. And it just goes to show that even in Vancouver, in a private school, like somebody else said, they went to a private school, they were the only black person. I experienced the same thing. I went up to Vancouver, and I was the only black person in the school full of white people. There wasn't even a Mexican in there, an Asian, nothing. So it was really like, and the fact that this is the environment that I've been subject to, without knowing that there's a reason why it's like that. Not knowing it's not supposed to be like that. I'm looking at it like it's like this everywhere, but it's not. Somebody came from Atlanta, he just wrote a book, and he came down here from Portland to give it to me. He's from Atlanta, and he says every time somebody runs for mayor, there's a black mayor up for election. And in my city, I did some research in Salem and found out that there's never even been a black mayor. And when I told this man that, he was taken back, like, there's really never been a black mayor, nobody even ran. And that just goes to show how far back we really are. Now on the East Coast is where a lot of stuff happened at. The importing, that's why it's bigger than it is out here. It slowly started to come out this way, to the west side, right? And so we get the last of everything. we're still experiencing more racism out here than people even know what's going on in the rest of the world. If they knew what was going on, they might be like, wait a minute, that's still happening? There's still deeds to houses in Portland that say that black people cannot purchase it in 2020. So what we need to do is realize that the policies that have been put in place here in Oregon, as well as Washington and in the Northwest in general, still hold up that systematic racism. And if we're not putting up a fight and we're just ignoring it or asleep to it, and we're not there to attack it, it will continue. You know, the things that I've learned during this movement have blown me away, because before this movement, I literally accepted it as a reality and said, this is just how it is, and accepted it. But now that I understand that, wait, there's a whole community out here that's tired of it too. We have white allies, because as black voices, we ain't been able to change nothing. We've tried for years and years and years. So when the white allies step up and say that we're here to help be a voice for you, that's really, you guys are really being allies. You guys are really coming to our aid. And we need that, because we've been ignored for so long. We've been shot on camera for so long. How many times have we seen a black man get shot on camera? Right. With no justice. They get fired and then put to a different department. It's almost like in a war. Good job, you did that. We're going to give you another job so you don't got to deal with the harassment. So you don't got to deal with the protests. So you don't got to deal with people coming to your house. That's what they do that for, but they keep them active. And what they don't want is society that can unify, that can come together and realize their own strength. That's what they're scared of. They took us off by the music industry. The music industry is important, and I'm used to be an artist, so I get it, but we focus so much on being cool. We focus so much on the new clothes to buy, new phones to buy, and stuff like that, that we forget what's really important. What's really important is the stuff that we tend to complain about a lot. When we talk about the schools don't teach what we feel like they should teach. Well, fine. Why don't you start a program where you can teach the kids what you want to teach them? In Salem, I started a program called SOS. It's called Save Ourselves, because nobody else is going to save us. The people that are implementing these rules, they're implementing them for a reason, to benefit a certain person, right? So they're not trying to give up their power, but what they don't understand is when we unify, we have the power. Individually, we don't. So when we sit at home and complain and yell at the TV, that's not doing anything. But when we come together as a community like this and show our strength, this is also statistics. It lets people know this is how many people are fed up. So these people across the street, oh, they dwindled. They dwindled. That's like 3 now. And this is another thing about, I don't understand, like their signs, it looks like they're saying the same things we are, but why are they standing on that side?
Because you're black.
Why wouldn't they join us? We have people over there coming over here to ask questions like, why are you guys focused on black lives? Because black lives are being taken by people that are sworn to protect us. And we don't want to be scared in a nation that we told we were free in. To walk around and feel like I can get pulled over and shot. To act like, oh, let me put my hands up before he even says anything. That's not what the United States is supposed to represent. You know, and I see other countries and I see that their police killing rates are so much lower. And I understand people say, well, that's because they're more strict. I get it. But in either case, I've seen videos where police have been attacked and they still didn't kill the person. And even in America, I've seen white men attack police and still not be killed. But yet I will watch a black man run away from the police and get shot in his back and die. You'll see, I don't know if you guys have seen the body cam footage of the George Floyd incident. It's a new video that came out. And it shows how police officers are not equipped to deal with mental issues. You can tell that George Floyd was having a traumatic moment. When the police officer put the gun to the back of his head and told him to get out over a fake $20 bill, when he could have just got his name, brought it to the court, issued a warrant, and had somebody else bring him in. But instead, you want to be so controlling and so demanding, you feel like, I don't care what you're going through, you need to do what I say right now. And that's not okay. No. Police are not equipped to deal with that kind of situation. George Floyd literally said, sir, I'm sorry. He had his hands up. He was a little erratic because he was having a traumatic moment. I'm not even trained to realize that, and I can tell.
Oh, they have.
And I'm not trained in that area. So that means that our police are far behind.
Look.
And I want you guys to realize that the KKK doesn't walk around in hoods no more. They walk around in our offices. They have business suits on. And it's because they realize that when the society starts to wake up, they had to change. They had to change their approach because what they were doing was starting to become overturned. So they had to be slick about it. So they got into positions of power so that way they can implement policies. They do not allow people of color or minorities to graduate into the electoral votes and all that type of stuff. They want to keep us down.
Hold up, I'll
And
just
so now
delete
that we're here, that we're awake, we need to keep educating each other. We need to keep supporting each other. In my community, I created a nonprofit called SOS. It's called Save Ourselves. Again, that means they will not save us. We have to come together and save ourselves. And in this program, we like to feed the homeless so that way we can get the youth to understand that the homeless are not separate from us. They're a part of our community. We try to integrate. We try to break down all the barriers that separates us as a community. I've tried a couple that didn't work with the police. You know, I tried. It didn't work because, well, they're not true to their word. But we tried. We tried. And that just goes to show that when we try, they still don't care. So, as we keep trying and trying, we need to realize that the power is not in their hands, it's in ours. Let's get into positions of power. Let's vote. November's coming up. Let's make sure that we vote. You guys be registered to vote. That's the only way to make change. I'm going to break down how this works. This is what I understand. So they say that the people's vote counts. And then the people say that I don't feel like my vote counts. This is why. Because when you vote for your city council members, your vote now becomes theirs. The power of your vote, you put it in their hands now. That's why it's important to vote for your city council members. They want you to pay attention to the president, but we have steps before that. The president, you know, I always say what the president does doesn't affect us right away. Well, the people, the politicians in our cities do. The decisions they make, the policies they put in place, it affects us right away. They talk about food stamps, they talk about the city budget, they talk about diversity in the city and how money's getting spent to influence that. And a lot of them are categorizing cultural spending under a Caucasian definition. So they're saying, like, give me these funds and it's a cultural event, but really it's just a white event. And that's the state of Oregon. So we're trying to get in a position of power to say, hey, that money needs to be used to actually influence diversity within our city. Because it's bland and they don't want us to understand our own culture because they have more power that way. So you guys come together as a community, figure out a program that you guys can put together or something that you can do that can implement more diversity in your city, because in each city you guys get a budget and there's a budget that's defined for cultural diversity. So if they're not just going to hand it to you as a person, but if you're an actual organization that's filed with the state, you can actually step up and say, hey, we need some of those funds to influence our community. And they have to give it to you because you're a minority ran or a minority program, right? So let's get those things together. That's just a little bit of education I wanted to bring with me. I appreciate you guys for having me and listening. Thank you guys. I love you, Coos Bay.
Okay, so we only have 2 more speakers here, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. This gentleman would like to just say a few words as a vet and as somebody who celebrates Black Lives.
Hey everybody, Black Lives Matter. Served in the 70s as a submarine veteran, protecting our country from a lot of things that were going on in the 70s. And I'm a little older than most of you. So I am so heartened as a veteran who served to protect our rights to be here today. Be here with our rights and address our grievances to our government. That is a right that many millions of people in this world have served to protect. People died all in World War II. People died in Vietnam. No matter what the political arena is or aura, we all served our country. And I am very proud as a veteran of all of you, younger folks than me, out here today. I've been doing this for 45 years. I saw what was going on with how our nation was abusing veterans and reusing them and overusing them. And then many of our black veterans were not allowed to get the benefits in World War II that white veterans got. There was discrimination, purposely, redlining for housing, all that kind of stuff. I knew that 40 years ago. And we're still here fighting for those rights. We're still here. And for me, I have children that are mixed. My wife was a Hawaiian Filipino. So I have mixed-race family. My family lives all over the world, and we love all the different cultures and people. Right? That's what veterans in different countries serve for. To have the peace and love and the brotherhood and sisterhood that we all need and want. We're all Americans, we're all humans, we all love our families, we all need water filtered space. Right? We want a roof over our head to protect ourselves from the elements and the wind. But I love the wind here because it makes our flag fly so strong. Right? Oh, let's hear it one more time for veterans support Black Lives Matter.
Alright, I think we have Clarence. Yeah?
Yeah!
Okay. Anybody?
Hell yeah!
How y'all doing today? Did y'all like y'all racist driving if y'all came from Portland or Salem?
Oh yeah, all those Trump signs.
They ain't even Trump signs, they had all their little racist signs out too. Hey, y'all see that stuff blue over there? Now, this is the one thing that I love when somebody taught me what ignorance was. Ignorance is when you're trying to hold somebody else down when you want the same thing in life. Like I talk to them all the time and y'all see it. You know what I mean? There's a reason why I talk to them. Because I like for them to go back on Facebook, whatever social media, and watch their own ignorance. Where they agree with us, but yet they're trying to suppress us all because of the color of skin that y'all standing up for. Coos Bay has become very special to my heart. I will not let this shit go. I wouldn't give a fuck if I had to carry it all the way to DC. Hey, that girl Soraya.
Yeah.
I want everybody, and I'm kind of mad at Portland. I'm not even going to let y'all get away. I watched every feed, and I waited for y'all to scream her name, so I hope I hear it tonight. Soraya Port Party. So, that girl Soraya is the black light that everybody needs to uplift.
Yes.
I keep hearing everybody say uplift black voices. That girl, black voice, needs to get uplifted. Y'all might not know about the jail cell. Y'all might not know because y'all never been in them trenches. But yesterday I went to that with a documentary guy, and the thing was, he took me to a juvenile hall to have coffee with him. And when I met with him, I told him, I said, man, you brought me to hell. He said, what do you mean? I said, this is where all my problems started at. And he said, what? And I was like, this is it. This was the center where I was a little ass kid, and I was actually innocent of the crime that they had me in juvenile hall for. And every day I used to sit and beg for that fucking cell door to open because I knew I shouldn't be there. And every day I'm getting stripped out, getting treated like shit, getting maced because I'm fighting every day to get the fuck out that cell and back to my parents. So I want y'all to every day, if it takes y'all to go sit in the fucking closet to understand this girl's pain, then go do it. Because that's what it's going to take for y'all to really fight for her life. To understand her and know what it's like. Have y'all been in an abusive relationship where a man treats you less than? Just imagine that little girl is going through it because she got people like that across the street who would rather stand on her and suppress her than to lift her up and bring her up.
Yeah.
And my white allies, ooh, I love Coos Bay. I love the allies I met here. The allies I met here has helped me prove the racial equality. Where this little girl right here needed help. On my Facebook, I got over 20 police calls to the police asking for help for the guy that burned my house down. And now I got the body cam footage coming thanks to my white allies who got it for me. And I want you guys to realize how much they care about black men. When the police showed up to my house, because I was calling for almost 10 days straight on this white dude throwing shit at my house with my little girl inside being scared. The last night when they showed up to my house, they came up to me and they said, come on, Clarence. And they knew I changed my whole life around. They all gave me props on all that shit. Like, oh, Clarence, we're glad you're not out here destroying the community no more. So when I kept calling them to come and help me with a problem that I'm now facing as a black man, this dude fucking my house up when I gave him a place to stay. And then it turns out they tell me, Clarence, you know how to deal with him. I said, what do you mean by that? They said, come on, man, you know what to do. If he becomes a big enough problem, take care of it. I said, oh, you want me to beat him up and assault him? And he was like, man, I'm not telling you to do that, but you can take care of him. Enjoy it. Have a good day, Clarence. He's not too big of a problem for you. 6 o'clock that morning, our house got burned down. So here's the cold part. Actually, I'm the one that helped get him less time. Let me explain to y'all how. Because I know it was a mental health issue. So I wrote him a letter and told him, I forgive you. I'm not mad at you. I called and I try to get you help as much as I can. I try to be a brother to you. And that's the same treatment that this little girl should have got. This little girl should have went and got some mental health. She should have went and got seen by the right people, found out what's wrong, and returned back to her fucking parents. Not to a system, not to a cage that's going to break her and not help her learn nothing. Not nothing. And let me explain. Oh, there's another part, because this might help y'all too. Black people have a lot of anger. And for years, we've been told that anger is not a good thing. You're wrong. Anger is what got all of us here today. Hey, anger is such a beautiful thing. Anger will make you come up out your own life. Anger will make you so mad you can't be comfortable in your own life, like you got up and do something. That's what anger does. Anger is a positive motivator. What they don't tell you is if you don't express this anger, it becomes violent. So that's what they don't teach us as African Americans. So when people say I'm violent or I'm aggressive, no, I'm not aggressive. I'm passionate and I do have a lot of anger. Hey, but my anger will never come out in the form of violence no more. I am a former gang member. I used to do violence. I learned the hard way. Violence does not solve anything. That's what they all want, is for us to be violent. They don't want you to learn how to talk through your anger, how to get through your anger, to be comfortable with feeling mad, to be comfortable with feeling angry. They don't want you with that, because once you become comfortable with feeling angry and feeling mad, you're going to bring change upon yourself and upon everything else around you. So when they try to tell you guys are angry protesters and all of that, well, you need to ask them, what the fuck do you want you to be? Happy? No, we're mad. We're being suppressed. We're being silenced. And you're holding little kids in cages still. And those that support the blue, keep listening to them, y'all. Don't engage with them and cuss them out, but let them talk. Listen to their ignorance. Y'all need to film it and put it all online. They don't even agree with the same government. These Coos Bay support the blue people. Go ask them where all they wood's going. See, the good thing is I used to work forestry out here. So they all mad about their same government taking all this wood, ship it to China, and then they gotta buy it back from fucking China. And that's what they whine about all day long. They're worried about some wood. They whine about their government when they want their wood. You know, they don't want their wood mills going anywhere. But they're not whining about this little girl's life right here. This is what the fuck they need to whine about. I'm so proud of you, brother. Oh, there you go, man. That's what it's about right there. You can support whatever you want. Look at this man with a Trump hat on his head. But you know what else he got in his hand? He got justice for Soraya, because even that man wants to see the right thing. Yeah! And this is right. But here's the thing. It ain't about opinions here. It's about life that is being suppressed. So when we throw our opinions out the window, we get to pick up the lives that are being suppressed. Soraya needs a party. So I need everybody at every place you go to start chanting out, Soraya needs a party. If I got to go to California to get this shit spread out more, I'll start traveling down there. I have not stopped for her. It's passionate to me because I've been abused. I've been jumped by 18 white supremacists right here in Oregon, and I got put away for it. Not nobody else. I got all those tapes. I got all that footage coming through. So I don't stop. Fuck the police. And fuck the motherfuckers that support them, because they're all trying to suppress us as people. Fuck yeah! And this is with respect to those that still believe in this system. One thing I learned, if you tear a house down to rebuild it, and the soil's fucked up and the foundation is fucked up, there ain't no rebuilding on that land. You can't fix that. How much blood is on this government's hands? Hey, the same ones that's sitting here saying support the blue, they they ain't supporting, they're helping support the heroin epidemic, they're helping support the meth epidemic, they're helping support every epidemic that we face. Even the pharmaceuticals, they are helping. They're keeping a government empowered over the people. We are the people. We have the voice. We have the when I say power to the people, I mean that. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Man, I love y'all because if y'all learn, we are so fucking strong. Everybody keeps saying, Clarence, well, why you go out there with him if you don't agree with everything? I said, because you ain't felt nothing so beautiful. We all don't have to agree. Guess what? All I know is we're all coming together with our disagreements put to the side. We're all here for one purpose. We're here for justice and we're here for change. That's all that matters. So everybody that's sitting at home and y'all don't want to come out here because y'all got biases or you don't like this or you don't like that, guess what? Get the fuck over.
Popping back in real quick. So Cameron Lakely is actually running that stream today. Say hi to Cameron. He's running for city council.
Get your ass out here and become a part of the community.
We're gonna restart the stream here in a minute.
And justice for Soraya, and we want a fucking party. We all want that now.
Thank you.
I love y'all.
We love you too, Clarence. So we're gonna go ahead and stop the stream real quick and restart the stream, okay? See you guys soon.
Party for Soraya!
Party for Soraya!
All right, guys, we have one more speaker. He came all the way up from Eugene. His name is Isaiah Weber.
Wagner.
Isaiah Wagner.
I hope I got you with this hat.
Hey Cameron, I advised SAO and Soraya just to pack up the tables so that, because if we're doing the march and there's like a few people at the tables, I think it's best for them to just pack it up so we can stay safe. We don't have to have a few people out here with, you know.
Treat us like dogs,
the march
and they're quick to give us charges to make sure that we can't stay in the proper housing.
This is our last speaker.
Make sure that we can't get the proper jobs we need, and cripple us by the illegal.
Are you good, Cameron? Do you need to?
They put on the working class and lower class people.
Put some more duct tape on because it's like. So here, if you want to hold this real quick, I'll go get that done like that.
We march. We've been marching since the '60s. This isn't nothing new.
Sorry.
We want change. When we say we want change, we want it now. We're not waiting.
Thank you. I got it.
Excuse me. I might need help taping this back on.
Yeah, here. Up, now I got it all messed up. Yeah. If you need to, just go ahead and tear that part off. Here I got
Can we just go around you?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
Like, pull your hair up.
There's only a couple speakers left, so.
Is that okay? Is that too tight?
No, that's fine. And then maybe.
Should I find
think
Lexi
it's
or
good.
what? Or can we just chuck it in Octavia's car?
What are you looking for?
I'll just let you know there's only a couple speakers left.
Think about it.
I said it would be potentially best, since rather than having a few people stick around. Yeah. I don't know what you think.
I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry,
Well, I
I was.
know, like,
So, I mean, you can stay here, so you don't have all this stuff that's happening. You can leave it up if you want. If you think you'd be safe, then you can leave it up. Okay, yeah, leave it up then. I just want to
Her stuff's fancy.
Yeah. So
I want to throw this over my shoulder.
Pull your hair,
I mean, if my hair gets on it, it's not too much of a problem.
Do you want the other side too, or?
I think I should be good. Okay. Did I bring anything over here? No, I don't think I did.
And I promise that if I do get this position, that I will lift the voices of the people that I actually see that are around me. No more talking about it. No more being hiding in our homes while we actually have an unhoused community out there on the street, struggling every day out. And some people just there because they want to be there. They're there because of circumstances. Pipeline school system and then put our brothers on the streets for far too long. As everybody understands this, once they really, the Europeans took place and slavery really ended, America grew so much more throughout the years of history.
Sorry
So
if my camera is just a little
Black
cockeyed.
Lives Matter because you understand Black Lives Matter. Everyone else's life starts to matter so much more. You gain so much. You gain so much culture. I'm tired of you taking our
Thank you for doing this, by the way.
Big butts are only
Cameron
cool
is
when you
linking
see
back
them on
in,
white
you guys. Follow
women.
me, True,
Big
Grace,
lips are only cool when you see them on
Michael, all of them.
Jolie.
He's coming back.
We've had these features for many a times. Praise our women of color. Uplift our women of color. Today, not tomorrow. Thank you for coming out, Coos Bay. Everybody here that is of color and that is our ally, it is a blessing. It is an honor to be here and to fight with you and to stand with you. I love you so much. We're not here to hate. We're here to love. And we're here to show that we want change and we want it fucking now.
Hi again. For those that don't understand why I'm so nervous all the time, it's because, you guys know what's going on in Coos Bay, which we'll get more into detail when we get to the police department, where we are marching to. So we have a couple of rules to go over. We do need to get a couple things set up. So in the meantime, guess what we're going to do? We're going to play some wonderful black music. We're going to get our vibe way up here. Now the question is, can y'all touch outside? Because are you guys... I'll be here. No, we're serious. We're about that life. So what we do want to first remind everybody, no reaction, no response. Even if they say Black Lives Matter, what do we do? Right hand, make sure we're using the right hand. Y'all are super intelligent and super important. You got this. together. Stay tight. Please, please. If you are near someone from Eugene or Portland, follow their lead as well. They know exactly what they're doing. Watch your POCs. Watch your POCs. Yeah, so I'm going to have Julianne step in for the rest of the things because clearly Coos Bay is getting ready to make history because we've never, ever done this before.
Okay. So before we cha-cha slide or Cupid shuffle or whatever we do to get the mood right, just so you guys know too, I'm going to go over this one more time. If you need anything, water, if you start to feel funky, if somebody is like you feel like there's a counter protester and you can't quite handle it, the folks in the blue vests are your go-tos. There's going to be folks in blue vests on each side, lining up on each side. So if you need anything, please go to them. Kind of like she said, in towns like this where people want to run you over and act a fool, staying tight is imperative. Okay? If at any point you see laggers, they're supposed to let me know. But if we are like way far apart or anything like this, please put your hand up like this. I'll be in the back of the truck. That'll let me know that we need a hold and that we need to make sure that we've kept up with everybody and that everybody that's with us and for us, we stick together for, okay? Yes, okay, so are we going to stay together and stay tight? Yes. Okay, let's say it. Stay together. Stay together. Stay together. Stay together. Stay together. All right, awesome. All right, let's get ready to boogie though. Yeah. Jen. Jen. My friend Jen. What's the rainbow sign? Can I go off? Just take that speaker into the middle.
Thank you guys so much. We're going to start getting the last.
Oh, I definitely want to get
Hey, Jay.
That's what we're doing.
Go take it to the middle. Let me follow you. I'm just putting this in the middle.
Hey, watch out. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm there.
Hey, Tristan. I need water. Where's the water at? I need water.
There should be water up there. Okay. Yeah. Be quick.
All right, I'll be right back. Well, I'm streaming for Jay right now, but I gotta go grab water real quick or I'm going to die. I need a water. I need a water. Is there water up here? Oh. Oh, okay.
Howdy.
All right.
Yo. Perfect. That's great. Okay.
Now I'm heading back over there.
Go get it, Remy.
streets! Our 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 streets!
POC to the front!
Go back to Ireland! Go back to Dublin!
Please join us over here! POC, please join us over here! POC, please join us over here!
So right now she's asking the POC to join her over there. I think we're about to march.
And I'm sorry if this live stream down here people can't see me.
POC is up front!
No justice! No peace! No justice! No justice!
No peace!
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 No
No
justice!
peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No
No
justice!
peace!
No
No
justice!
peace!
No justice!
No
No
peace!
justice!
No peace!
No
No
justice!
peace!
No
No
justice!
peace!
No
No
justice!
peace!
Here we go. Front line here, please. Anybody? It's so beautiful when a plan comes together.
Front line, POC, front line.
Make your way over here.
Uh-oh.
Guitar, drums, and bass.
Man, is it that damn silly white dude in the purple shirt again?
Which guy?
The guy that's up there right now arguing with him. He likes to come to demonstrations and argue.
We won. We got the microphone.
guy right here who's walking up, he's made threats towards our rally before. Said he'd like to hang him in N-word.
Try.
So that person in the yellow right now, that highlighter colored person, is somebody who has threatened our demonstrations before. Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Hoping that we can start this very soon. Our streets! 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 Our streets!
I think that's you, dickhead.
Are we ready?
Kate needs a hydrate over there. I'm gonna hold my hate for a moment to hydrate.
I need to be able to videotape these officers.
Let's line up right here. We're taking the street.
Yep. Fuck yeah, y'all, look at this. Our streets! Our streets! Stay together!
Our streets! Our streets! Did you say that before? Black Lives Matter? Perfect timing.
Hey, lead truck needs to get through.
I think we're good here.
Okay.
How's that speed? Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's good.
We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight.
We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight.
We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night.
Yeah! Yeah! Look at this. Look at this. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night.
Fun and games, we're here for a reason. We need to stay together and stay tight. We need to flow like water together. We need to be inches, just inches away from each other. Because they're going to try to break us down, break us apart. They're going to try to pull us away. We're not about that. We need to stay together, stay linked up. We need to make several roads linked up together in unity. We need to carry the stay close. Don't speed up, don't detract away. Stay together with your allies, your black community, because we're here together. And we're going to march together. Okay? All right, Coos Street?
Our streets! 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 It's all right. Black Lives Matter! 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 fucking Coos Bay! Yeah! This is what community looks like! 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 I got your will! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! B, I got your B, I got your B! L, I got your L, I got your L! M, I got your M, I got your M! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! B, I got your B, I got your B! L, I got your L, I got your L! M, I got your M, I got your M! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! B, I got your B, I got your B! L, I got your L, I got your L! M, I got your M, I got your M! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! B, I got your B, I got your B! And L! An M. What's that spell? What's that spell? So B, I got your B. L, I got your L, I got your L. M, I got your M, I got your M. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. B, I got your B, I got your B. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! You know you love it, Coos Bay. Education matters! Black 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 education matters! Party for Soraya! 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 cops and a racist system. No good 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 cops and a racist system. Don't shoot. 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 Don't shoot.
Our existence, putting our hands up and saying don't shoot, we shouldn't be actively being passive, trying to actively accommodate to the police that still see us as a threat. We're done saying hands up, don't shoot. We're done putting our hands up. That's why our fist is in the air. Because we got fucking power. Part of my language, we got power in this. Power to the people! We are done being timid. We are done being docile. We are done not existing. We are here. We matter. We are loved. We have compassion. Walking to a store, we shouldn't be seen as criminals. We shouldn't be seen as robbers because we go into a store with a hoodie on. A pack of Skittles isn't a gun. Sleeping in bed isn't a crime. We're done getting shot in the streets for no probable cause, for no reason at all. And that would be justified by, yeah, they were a threat, they look scary. My skin color ain't scary. Our skin color is not scary. Our skin is beautiful. Just know that. Just know that. Black is what? Beautiful. 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 Beautiful. Is that necessity of the state to say black people shouldn't have to wear masks? We, as a community, the black community, suffer greater medical risk. We suffer greater medical risk. And so the state's saying, effectively, yeah, you're black, we don't care if you wear a mask or not, so don't wear a mask. It's effectively saying, we want you to die. We want you to get COVID and to die. The reason why we're out here is to fight back to that. So even in that, I need to be better. I need to work on myself and making sure I'm staying protected and keeping others safe around me. Y'all are setting an example. Those who keep the face masks on. We need to make sure that we're keeping ourselves safe, that we're not listening to and abiding by those that want us to effectively die, to be killed off, to be weeded out like we don't matter in this shit. Because it's important that we promote and uplift our community for mental health, physical health, houseless development, so our houseless don't live on the streets anymore. There's so much systemic and systematic oppression being pushed upon every single marginalized community, Black, BIPOC, LGBTQ, every single marginalized community has been facing trial and tribulation every single day. We must look at ourselves internally, deconstruct the internal structures of systemic white supremacy, and realize that the better
So I want you a little bit closer to us. Richard.
And making sure we're taking precautions to keep ourselves healthy in the black community. Just think about that, ruminate on that, because at the end of the day, black health. Can I get an amen? Oh, come on, y'all, you heard it. Can I get an amen? is for black people. Of course it is the priority, but this march is all for the minorities, all for the minorities. We need affordable housing. We need better education for black people. We need better education for all. We just need to focus on that, y'all. We really do. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Amen.
You know when you say, we're gonna call this young lady right here. She's gonna use her chance. She is big and in charge, y'all. There you go. Make some noise.
Black lives matter. 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 Black lives matter.
Make some noise, y'all.
Power to the people! 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 Power to my people! Power to the 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 people! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey!
have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey.
Keep it in the road. Hey, doesn't go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go.
No reaction, no response. Hey, no reaction, no response. No reaction, no response.
Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey hey! Ho ho!
These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey.
If you're going to the big league, fill in this way! Fill in this way,
These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist
We gotta get on the side. Where's he going? We gotta have through traffic. Pardon for Soraya. Pardon for Soraya. Pardon for
education about what the hell is going on in this town.
I'm ready to learn.
But remember to please talk slowly because Trump supporters don't like that. Their brain cells go faster.
Please remember our no reaction, no response. Let us get our PA sit up. While we do that, please spread out as much as possible because we're taking all of this over. So have a seat. We're going to be here for a minute. Have a seat where you are if you want to stand that time, but we're going to be here for a minute. head out. Take over the street. Take over the street. That is fine.
Okay.
Guys, it'll be safer if a lot of us get in the street.
Trinity, we're gonna take the trucks real quick.
Guys, it'll be safer if a lot of us get in the street.
Wait till the truck comes though, guys. Wait after the PA gets here.
Who's street? Why am I alone in these streets?
Whole street! 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 Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Back up a little bit, guys. Make some room, and then we take over the street. Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives
Okay, I'm about to start something from the crowd.
Peacekeepers to the front, please.
Blue lives are careers. 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 Blue lives are careers.
Take it to the streets because the police, no justice, no peace.
Take it to the streets and deal with the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Hands up! Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Say what? Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Say what? Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Say what? Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no peace. In the middle of the street. I'm walking away to the target. SBO.
Can we all,
Everyone sit, please.
wherever you are, sit down. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap once.
Thank you. Uneducated. Uneducated. Can they spell it? No.
We're giving them education, so please have a seat that way. They can't say we're intimidating them by standing here. So please have a seat, because class is in session. We have one question for the police department before we get started. Hey, so this gentleman here who even confessed to it just assaulted one of our protesters. Are you going to do anything? No, he won't do that. Don't stop that! So welcome to Tuesday!
Listen to the black leaders.
Hey, y'all, if you are with BLM, let's not focus on this bullshit right here, because that's not what we're here for. He's here to do other things. I don't give a fuck what he's here to do, because I'm here for BLM. So let's focus on it. Let's focus on it. We are here for BLM. We are not here for bullshit. We are not. Because our people are dying. Our people are dying. That is not okay. Our people are dying. We don't need to be focusing on... We do not need to be focusing on this. We need to be focusing on our speakers.
The blue lives are protected.
Welcome to Coos Bay, guys. Welcome to Coos Bay. Our police department, once again, does not intervene with assault or simple assault. So today we've got a couple of lessons going on. We've got 4 speakers that are going to be speaking here today. As we spoke at the boardwalk, he talked about the experiences and what it is that people do in their city. But here we want to really direct it to the police department and the city of Fitzroy, who do not listen to people of color. And we want to make sure we brought it to them again to get our voices heard. Because they don't answer our emails, they don't answer our phone calls, they don't even answer our bat signals, for God's sake. Never.
Hold on, guys. I'll do my best to move
So,
on just a little bit closer.
I will be speaking last, I'll tell you, because I got things to say. But first and foremost, we want to make a line up.
So, can y'all hear me? I didn't know I was speaking first, but there was some shit that needs to be said. What I'm gonna say might be slightly boring, but it's important because what we're doing out here, disrupting the streets, being nonviolent or nonviolent resistance against a community and a structure that's trying to continuously push us away, is to push attention to the local, city, state policy and legislation that needs to change. We have to acknowledge the fact that we're out here because we're pushing for that change in government. We're pushing for policy change, for legislative change, for the acknowledgement for our government to actually recognize and do something about the injustices that we are seeing and feeling every single day. So I first want to talk about something. We have this statement that I absolutely love: defund the police. How many of y'all agree with defund the police? I agree to it. Defund the police. Defund the shit out of them. But we also have to recognize when we say defund the police, we aren't also addressing where those funds go to. Who has the power to say where those funds go to? We are here. The thing is, we don't know because we're not actively pushing for a statement of where we want those funds to go to. On the city level, we need to be addressing a community city hall with Black and BIPOC community members leading it, and where those funds go to after they're defunded and defunded from the police itself. There needs to be an acknowledgement that we have to actively push our governmental structures to inform and allow our actual community members that need it, their voices to be heard, to actually direct the funds where they need to go. Into mental health, into houselessness, into physical health, getting paramedics where they need to be. We need to be pulling funds from the police and investing them into programs that will better address the calls that the police are taking. In Portland, there's a statistic. 70% of calls, and I actually, correct me if I'm wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong, 70% of calls are directed 70% of calls directed towards the police are non-police issued calls. Mental health crisis, 73%, an extra 3%, 73% of calls that go to the police are non-police issued calls. They could be going towards social workers, helping houseless and addressing houseless, getting them into programs, into shelters that actually allow them the chance to move forward in their lives, into drug recovery programs for drug addicts that are stuck and that haven't been given a chance to move forward, into mental health crises, having mental health experts get in play on call to actually help with any crisis or any situation, rather than calling police with guns whose first instinct is to shoot. We don't want cops with guns trying to help those who are struggling with mental health and houselessness by pulling out a gun and shooting them. So when we say defund the police, we're saying acknowledge the fact that there's other programs doing the work better than the police. Acknowledge the fact that we can push those guns back into the community so those problems aren't there in the first place. There's so many preventative measures that we could be taking that we aren't addressing because we aren't delving deep into the nitty-gritty of what this means, why we're marching, why we're protesting, what defunding is, what reinvesting is into the community, into this, into the beauty that we're seeing here and now. And even now, they say we are threats. They say we are rioters. They want an excuse to use aggressive force, whatever munitions and access to militarized force against us. That's why we're out here pushing against, because we know that defunding is going to pull away from the militarized force. Actively deconstructing and burning down the police institution and rebuilding something better is our primary goal. We want to put those that try to get into a police-like institution to take several thousand hours of training in mental health, de-escalation, proper gun safety and usage. We want programs that take over the police and do the job better than what they've been doing. We need that. So recognize that as we move forward in this movement with these protests. It's not just about taking the streets and being loud and being present and non-violent, showing our voice. It's about pushing it for a cause. It's about acknowledging that there's reason behind what we're doing. It's not senseless. Police say it's senseless, but it is not. And I want y'all to direct attention here. I know that there's other conflict going on, but direct attention here. They're going to resolve the situation they need to see fit. Allow them to do that while we talk about the nitty-gritty, because the nitty-gritty may not sound sweet, may not be perfect, but it is important. It is important. In the city of Coos Bay, they have been working on demands. In the city of Coos Bay, they have been working on demands. Demands that are quite beautiful, in fact. Right now, 4 police officers in Coos Bay are required to have police cams. One of the demands is to require every single police officer moving forward as we continue to defund and push for the abolishment of the police to have police cams on them. And that the community members get the first access and actually get to decide the repercussions of their actions. The community gets to decide and should decide how police have to act and respond to their injustices and their violence. It shouldn't be just governments. It shouldn't be the police saying, yeah, it's justified because a black person's a threat when they did nothing wrong, when they had no weapon on them, because their skin is a weapon. That is wrong. So let's come together. Let's systemically break down these shackles, these struggles and these constraints that are holding us down. Let's address ways in which we can hold our police accountable with government, not even government, with community engagement against the police, holding them accountable, not them holding themselves accountable, because we've seen for years that they don't hold themselves accountable. For years they have not held themselves accountable. So we have to do it, and that's why we're actively acting against them. That is why we're here now. And I'm not going to let people like this individual try to get in the way of it. They're not going to do jack shit. They're not going to do jack shit. because we ain't doing nothing but standing our ground and standing in space that we have every right to be in. They are civil servants to us. We aren't their civil servants. They listen and respond to us, so we have to be loud as hell. Loud as all living hell, so they listen and force them to act on behalf of the community and the community's needs.
I love you!
We need to push for district as well, district, community, city halls with Black and BIPOC community members present. Coos Bay is an outlier in the fact that it only has 13 people of color present in the city. We need to have those people of color in the city have more power in their voice. They deserve more power in their voice in the city because they've been neglected. They've been silenced. Hell, Jay has gone to City Hall and tried to talk to the mayor multiple fucking times. Again, pardon my language, but multiple times to try to be recognized. To try to say, I am here and I'm actually acting on behalf of the Black community and their needs and the struggles that they are facing. And she's getting turned away. In the demands, we must demand that the Black and BIPOC community members in Coos Bay have a greater voice and greater say in legislation, in local and city governmental action. We need to actively not just vote. We need to actively not just vote, but push for a change in the ballot so the vote can better address these problems. Because even now, the vote does not address every single problem that we're trying to accomplish. So on top of voting, we need to push to add shit to the ballot, add extra resolution to the ballot that we can vote on and implement into the future. It's not just vote, but it's push for more legislation that can be voted upon. Push for more to be added to the ballot to be voted upon. We need to stand ground, stay here, stay tall. I love you all. I've only been here for less than 24 hours. I love every single one of you because you're out here. You marched in these streets with us. We were together in unity for that. So I love every single one of you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Hi you guys, how are you? I'm gonna like sit down with you and get kind of serious. So it is wild to me that folks use God and patriotism to shield bigotry. There is nothing more patriotic than exercising your right to be heard. There is nothing more American. I don't think that some folks quite get that we're almost all in the same space at this point. The class elite has created us to be marginalized, all of us. Being poor is not a black thing. Worrying about the welfare of your children is not a black thing. That's an everybody thing. That's an everybody thing. And 1% of our country is creating a division that the 99 now live with. I've lived in Oregon since about 5th grade. I was the only child of color in my 5th grade class. I was called a nigger, hard R, in high school, and granted I probably shouldn't have reacted the way I reacted, but I reacted, and I then spent the next 2 years of my life in juvenile detention, in and out of programs. I have seen what the justice system does to people of color in this state. And let me be very clear when I say this. Somebody brought it up earlier. Oregon was founded to be a white utopia. The laws of this state were never meant to inspire equity. Let's be clear. They never wanted us here. They did everything they could do to keep us out. into a ton of cities doing this work. And let me tell you, and I'm going to say this again, this is not patriotism. Hate is not patriotism. Every person I know from the military, every person I know that fought that good fight, fought for me to be on equal footing. And just as they fought for me to be on equal footing, I will stand here as scared as I am sometimes, and I will fight for the same damn thing. Jay Brown has been receiving threats. She has been intimidated. She has been called out her name. Soraya is a young lady that deserves justice. She deserves to get the help that she needs and to be home with her mother. There was a young man out here not too long ago that was just trying to walk home from the store. He was accosted by men who identified themselves as white supremacists. And the only person who got in trouble at that time was the man who parked illegally to help him. It is not enough to be not racist. And to be really honest, I can guarantee you a lot of people standing on this side believe they're not racist. They will tell you, they will sit and have conversations with you, and we will be in alliance. But for some reason, my brown skin is a problem. My brown skin is a trigger. I started something called Black Joy, where we're going to go to every city in this state, rural or otherwise. And it's not political, it's a celebration of everything we are. For too long in this state, I have been, people clutch their pearls, their purses. And let me tell you, I've never so much as littered at a protest. I don't break the law. I'm a public servant. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. And for some reason, yet and still, my skin is a trigger. We put up signs for Black Joy, and someone really said, well, what about joy for all? So we can't be happy now either. You don't want us to be mad and in your streets. But when I bring you joy, and I bring you a celebration, you got something to say about that too. Black joy matters. Yeah. I have the right to be happy. I have the right to shine like y'all shine. And what we need to do is we need to get progressive bodies in these seats. Holding signs is fantastic, and we thank you for it. It gets the ball rolling. But we need to do this work in the daytime in the places where it matters. Of course, some folks want to abolish. Of course, we want to get there, but we have to realize that this is going to come in increments. We have to work together, stand together in solidarity, not just blacks, not just Latinx, not just indigenous, not just working class whites. Because let's be clear, y'all are becoming marginalized too. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. They don't care about you either. Y'all can't pay your rent either, right? Y'all can't get medical health either, right? Okay then. So stand with us. We're not calling for anything disturbing, I promise you. No one came here with the intention of burning down your city. No one came here with the intent. Y'all could have done the cha-cha slide with them. Y'all could have come through. No one came here with the intention of doing anything other than bringing attention to situations that need attention. Black people have the right to live. We're not asking for more. We are not asking for more. We are not asking for opulence. We are asking to live. And I'm not sure why that's so hard to understand. I'm not sure why, because of my skin color, I'm now considered a terrorist. been called a terrorist. I've been called a thug. I've been told I'm godless. But that's God? Hitting women, that's a representation of God and country? Right? Protesting someone's skin color? That's godlike? We have to understand that none of these things will change and none of these things will get better until we stand in solidarity. All of us. Every single person out here. And guess what? If y'all can't pay your rent, we'll stand with you too. Even though you hate us, we'll stand with you too. When you can't get medical care, even though you hate us, we'll stand with you too. We have to do better. And in the fight for anti-racism, let me tell you, my mentor said it best. We will do harm, and then we will do better. Okay? So understand, you don't have to get it all right now. Race relations are messy. They're very messy, and they're very individual. One person may like something, another person may not. It just comes down to individual respect. It's not even a color thing. Anybody you come into contact with. How do you like to be treated? It's really that simple. It's that simple and it's that complicated. We know. If you believe Black Lives Matter, I want you to do this work every single day. You can do it on your job. You can do it in line at the bank. You can do it wherever you are. If you see racist behavior, call it the fuck out. Call it out. If you see someone treating another person a certain type of way because of the color of their skin, call it out. I want to thank you guys for coming and standing with us and understanding that this is hard. Do you know what it's like to come into a city where you know people are going to hate you and there's nothing you can do about it? It's painful. It hurts hella bad. It hurts that she has to be walked around by several people to keep people from attacking her. It hurts that we had a young black lady over here get slapped and the police are doing nothing as they watched it. That's assault. So let's be very clear. You're watching it happen. We're not making it up. It's not in our heads. You watched it. You're watching people protest Black lives. You're watching it. We're not asking for anything opulent. They're protesting us. Let's be very clear. Because we haven't burned anything. We haven't broken anything. We haven't stolen anything. We haven't harmed anyone. We brought joy. We brought smiles. We brought snacks. So let's be very clear about what it is that they're protesting. If you're afraid of becoming the other, understand what it's been like to be the other this entire time. It's a scary thought, right? It's a scary thought to think that someone might one day treat you like a black person gets treated. It's a scary thought to think that other people will enjoy rights that you think are a privilege. But your privilege is a charade, bro. That was given to you so you don't notice what's being taken out of your pocket. That's just what it is. Your only privilege is being white. That is it. Everything else, y'all are in line with us. It's just that way. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for standing with us. Thank you for understanding that this fight is not about more. It's about living. This is not about gimme, 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 because let me tell you, black people are resourceful, and if we want it, we gonna get it. So let's be clear about that. Let's be clear about that. That said, we deserve better. Our children deserve better. We don't deserve to live in fear. We don't deserve to have poor schooling because funding doesn't trickle down the way people said it's supposed to trickle down. We deserve to have the same community programs that are in white neighborhoods. We deserve to have the same protection as the people protesting against our lives. That's just what it is. It's not hard to grasp. We literally just want to live. That's it. So I don't know if Jay is gonna come and speak. I'm not sure what's happening with that. So we're gonna play some music for just a second and get everybody. Would you like to speak? Come on, honey. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, you guys, no, stay for this. Soraya's mom is gonna come and talk to you about what's happening for her. I want you guys to write every single representative, write your governor, write any person of power, and let's get her out of here.
Hey guys, my name is Shannon. A lot of you know me because I own a business here, so I have every right to be here. So we're talking today about Soraya. She's been gone for 13 months for having a mental health issue and being black in Coos County. So I'm going to talk to y'all officers and let you know you should watch what you're doing because the world is watching you right now. We have been very fortunate that Hollywood has heard our story. Politicians across America have heard our story. Soraya's Law is right now in Washington, D.C. Soraya's Law will prevent this from ever happening to any child ever again. So it's very important that her law gets passed. And to all of you streamers, please keep streaming and keeping them public because people are watching right now, really important people, and we're not just breaking the system, we're fucking demolishing their system. So thank you for coming. We appreciate the support. And it happened to her, but hopefully we can keep it from happening to anybody else.
Hello again. If you don't remember, my name's Dominique. I live in Medford. That's my son over there. And and I just want to let everyone to know that history has a very funny way of repeating itself. I said that before and I'll say it again because back during the 1960s, Lyndon B. Johnson, he was like, this actually came out of a book. It's called Black Against Empire. It is about the politics of the Black Panther Party. It talks about the attacks on their headquarters. It talks about COINTELPRO, the illegal things that our so-called just government has done to underhand the Black Panther Party simply because they wanted to give free breakfast to the kids. Simply because they wanted to protect their neighborhoods. The Black Panther Party wanted to protect their neighborhoods much like these, I guess, for lack of a better word, bootlickers want to protect, like they want to protect their so-called town from us, but y'all live here too. So, but let me be clear that every single time people come together and they want to protest for Black lives, they are labeled the same thing just like they were back in the 1960s. They're thugs, they're terrorists. Meanwhile, white supremacists, the KKK, they haven't been labeled terrorists yet. Not at all. I wonder why that is. I wonder why it is that the KKK, an infamous organization that has burned down Black communities, bombed our churches, shot up our schools, I wonder why it is that they were not labeled terrorists, huh? You want to know why? Because when they take off their hoods, they put on their badges. When they take off their hoods, they go back to being your doctor. When they take off their hoods, they go right back to teaching your kids. So let me tell you that the reason why that even if you are armed with a medicine-looking soda bottle, that you will be labeled as evil, as violent, no matter what it is that you do. Because what intimidates them more than anything is peace. What intimidates a hateful hater more than anything is success and peace. So, the root of white supremacy is this. They are deep-rooted in trying to say that they are the superior race, that they are the best of the best. And I got news for you. When I looked at American history, I noticed something. I noticed that the colonizers would not be able to accomplish a goddamn thing without people of color. So that's why they're so adamant in worshiping the feet of a fascist that doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, a fascist that doesn't know public speaking if it been hit in the ass. They are so invested in white supremacy because guess what? It's white insecurity. They think that if we undo hate out of their hearts, but see, we can't do that for them. They have to. But while they focus on themselves, we need to focus on this system and getting rid of it. Because when we get rid of this system, this racist, unjust system, we will then have justice. We will then have peace of mind. Peace of mind that when you need help, you get it. That when you need help, you're not met with a bullet. That when you need help, you're not met with a two-party government system that plays, here it's yours, take it, the responsibility, the blame for everything that's going on in this country. Because what I've seen the Democrats and the Republicans, they're fighting about, okay, we're not going to give the stimulus checks until we get our cut. We're not going to give out the stimulus checks to the people that actually need them until we get our cut. The people that stand over here, they don't seem to think that a black issue is an everybody issue. I got news for you, especially to the guy that has the radical left sign. I'm not a leftist, okay? I'm not a leftist. That's weird to me because I look at history and what I've seen is that back in slavery days, the South might have had the plantation, but the factories were in the North. So the Republicans and the Democrats back then in slavery times, they were business partners, okay? So no, I don't claim a damn party. I am for the party of human lives. And what I'm tired of seeing is this racist two-party system playing tic-tac-toe with our fucking lives. Because they're not so forthcoming with our own damn tax dollars in the face of a worldwide pandemic. That should tell you something. So while we are out here marching for justice, we are marching for unity. I want you to keep in mind that it will not matter who it is that you vote for, because the system is still here. You want real change? Do you want real change? Well, then here's how you do that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get rid of the Electoral College. You're going to want to do that first. Because that was a system that was put in place at the time of slavery.